is this handsome gentleman. Brothers and sisters, this is the brother. It's his first time on the platform tonight. And I promise you, brothers and sisters, I promise you, by the time this brother finishes, you will not just be happy. You won't just be singing. You won't just be cheering. I promise you, you'll be hanging off your chandeliers tonight. This brother is amazing. He goes by the name of the Numbervator. Mr. Numbervator. He is one of the greatest mathematicians here in the UK, according to my opinion. He won Teacher of the Year award for the primary school sector. He's literally was a BBC presenter of maths and science and whatever UK. And on my journeys as the investigator, going on my trips all over the UK, me and this brother was always on the platforms. And what I see this brother do, not just with the young people, but with parents, I've never seen anyone in maths do this before. So brothers and sisters, please help me by bringing on our brother, Mr. Numbervator. Mr. Numbervator, are you here with us?
I'm definitely here. Thank you, Andrew. I'm definitely here. And thank you for the introduction. Amazing. It's good to see you, Andrew. Good to see you.
It's been a long time. It's been at least a few years before COVID since we saw each other. How are you doing, my king?
I'm doing really, really well. I'm doing really, really well, Brother Mohammed. I'm just doing really, really well, Andrew. It's been good.
Fantastic. Now, brother, for those people who may not be in the circle of mathematics, brother, we've got a lot of parents on this platform. We've got a lot of young people on this platform, brother. Please, just let us know, what do you do and why is maths so important for us as a community?
Okay, first of all, can I just read something out that I wrote down, Andrew?
Please.
So that everyone can hear, okay?
Yes.
For me, this is my signature. Mathematics is beautiful. It is done by human beings, men and women, who are incredibly creative, who are incredibly artistic, and we are all musicians in maths.
Wow.
That's my opening statement. That's my opening statement, Andrew. That is my opening statement. And just to go back to what you said, my hope for the future is that people around the world will participate and will understand what maths is all about. From the origins of maths in Timbuktu, from the origins of maths in the university in Timbuktu, that is where all of this comes from. So Mr. Numbervator is all about bringing maths to you parents, to you children, to you teachers, to everyone. So Mr. Numbervator, I go as a maths consultant. So I work in schools. As Brother Andrew said, I do parent workshops, and it's all about raising the profile of maths so that everyone can do maths, and maths is for everyone.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And brother, you're very humble, but please just let the brothers and sisters know about your caliber, brother. I mean, you was doing maths presentations for the BBC way back in the day when no one was even talking about maths, brother. Just let us know about some of the work that you've been doing up and down the country, especially the work that you was doing the BBC, brother.
Okay, the BBC work came about when I first started teaching full-time. There was a pupil in my class and his father worked for ITV. And in those days, ITV didn't really have anything to do with maths on the air. So the father came in and saw the change that I was having with his son, and he liked what I was doing. So he gave me 18 programs to use and to record. And I did all of those 18 programs. I then got picked up by Teachers TV. And then after Teachers TV, I then got picked up by the BBC, who asked me to write, I think, about 35 programs and to present them. And all you need to do to this very day is to tap in my name, Mr. Numbervator, or to tap in my name, Isaac, ISAAC, Anoom, ANOOM, and all the programs are there to be used. Teachers still use them in the classroom. I'm in the middle of writing some more programs because I just know that there's so much talent out there And there's so many amazing young people that I meet every day up and down the country. And I feel that we owe it to them as adults. We owe it to them to give them the best, because I believe and I know that our children are the very best.
Absolutely, brother. Amazing. And tell us a little bit about the Teacher of the Year award. How did you get that?
Well, I don't know who nominated me, but I just got an email, and I just got a letter X amount of years ago, and someone, oh, okay, someone's writing to me, and someone said that you know, I'd been nominated and that I was to go to this award ceremony. I was new at the time. I was a bit fresh and innocent. And I went along, and the people were called out as being nominated, and I won. And my trophy's upstairs, and yeah, I was privileged. And then that helped me to sort of launch maths when it was Maths Year 2000. I did a lot of work for the government then, and then we launched Maths Year 2000 with Mr. Blunkett at the time. He was the Minister for Education. And it was all very much exciting, and that's what started me off, Andrew.
Absolutely amazing. And I'll say, brother, from the day I've met you, you're very humble, brother, because I've seen the electricity, the way you teach maths, brother. I've never, ever, and I've been on, as you know, brother, I've been in up and down the country with yourself. We've done a lot of work in Bristol and various other places, yes, brother.
Yes.
And I've seen children don't want to leave. I mean, they're screaming, they're clapping. You seem to make maths so exciting, and you attract the clientele that other teachers don't seem to reach. And if I could just, brothers and sisters, you got to understand how great this brother is, beloved, and the way that he thinks outside the box. But brother, what's all this about?
Oh, right, okay. Okay.
Don't even say nothing yet. Don't even say nothing yet. You just saw, brothers, you just saw his smile. Brothers, can you imagine? In fact, no, touch on this, brother, touch on this.
Right, what it is that I'm always looking at different ways to engage the young inquiring mind. I'm always looking at ways that we can reach all children, all young people, and it's not about money. It's about what we give them that they can access free, and that they can learn and they can enjoy from it. So when I was younger, I used to love reading comics and magazines, and so I've united comics with mathematics, and so this is my first Mr. Numbervator comic, and the comic is all about teaching every single area of maths. And it's about breaking down maths and making it fun, making it interactive, and making it exciting. And each of the comics comes with 3 differentiated activity books. So a young person can work through one, and then they can move on. They can work at home with their family, with their parents. And it's all about making the young person engaged, making them independent, but making sure that they actually achieve. And that's what it's all about, Andrew.
Brothers and sisters, I mean, this is amazing. I see Sister Barbara Mohammed has dropped someone. She's a school teacher, so I know that this probably, you know, touched her. But brothers and sisters, I mean, this is amazing. And sisters, did you know this is in the UK? This ain't even, you know, props up to the Americans. Our brothers and sisters in America, they, you know, they go, but this is you. Can you see what our children see when they see this, brothers and sisters? We love comics. We love comics. And to combine math, because many of us grew up scared of maths. Can you imagine a new generation of Black children being into comics and seeing maths as a part of their game, as a part of their philosophy, a part of their learning mechanism? This is, brothers and sisters, drop some damn ones if you know, if you're feeling this. Many of us have never even heard of this. See? But yet we hear about the violence. We hear about the rugga. We hear about the shebeens. But when we got a Black man, I'm going to say this one more time. When we got a Black man who's now producing comics of this caliber, come on, brother. That's why I say Hidden Truth is about positive Black propaganda. We want to push these kind of brothers out, man. Mr. Numbervator, come talk to me, King. Talk to me.
And Andrew, it's just hit me in my spirit. But when you said the word hidden truth, now I know how deep that goes. Because it is hidden and it needs to be brought to life, Andrew. And in my comic, one of my characters, her name is Maya, and I've taken the 4 operations. I've taken Adam as in Adam up. I've taken Polly as in multiplication. I've got D as in divide, and then I've got Maya as in subtraction minus. And Maya is the most intelligent, interactive. She's the most beautiful girl that everyone wants to be like. So she is the person, she's the character who is driving this forwards. And not only have I made the 4 characters come alive, so I've actually got them as children dressed up. Maya, when you see Maya, her hair is just like, her hair is wild, and she's the most cleverest girl you can actually ever find. So whatever problem that comes across to do with maths, she's the one that everyone wants to be like. And so Maya she's on the left-hand side with the purple and cream hair. She's the one that whenever I introduce her to children, the girls just go absolutely mad because they can reach out to her and they can empathize with her and they can relate to her. So the comic, to use your words, the hidden truth, the comic is about what she is bringing and what she knows and what she can give to all children. That is why the comic means so much to me.
Brothers and sisters, are you feeling this? Well, I'm gonna make a pledge to you, brother Isaac, brother Mr. Numbervator. This platform here, we don't play on this platform. When we see something good, brother, I'm so proud of the Hidden Truth family, because we really don't just sit down on a Tuesday and just say, oh, that's good. We support financially and physically anything that is so positive and forward-thinking. Brother, I'm going to make a pledge tonight. Brothers and sisters, I want us tonight to order this comic, take it into your schools, into anywhere, show them and say, we need this in our classrooms. I've got an army of school teachers on this platform. I've got an army of Black parents on this platform. I've got an army of white parents on this platform with Black children. I'm asking you to go out. And I want this brother Isaac, Mr. Numbervator, to be so successful, because his success is our success. Let's not get it twisted, man. His success, I want him to come down to the Hidden Truth in a limousine or literally Lamborghini Countach because of his success. I ain't joking about that, man. I want this brother to be living large because he's serving his community with such creative force. Brother, this is an amazing step you've made on here, brothers. Brothers and sisters, am I lying to you, brothers and sisters? Are you feeling this? So I know Sister Jarita has been posting the link to the maths comics. I take it that's where we need to go, brother. The maths comic. That's correct. Yeah. Right, brothers and sisters, say that again, brother.
Yeah, the maths comic, or if you find that difficult, you can email me direct. My email is there. But can I just say, Andrew, last week we managed, I got some funding, and we held 2 days last week at Wembley Stadium Learning Zone.
Wow.
where we invited 20 children from 2 local primary schools in Brent, and these are children who have, who lost out during COVID, and and they weren't able to access the online learning for different reasons at home. So we handpicked these children with their families, and we gave them 2 days of a maths masterclass.
Wow.
And Andrew, when they came in on the Thursday, they didn't know what to expect. But by the time Friday came along, and every morning we gave them breakfast. I cooked breakfast for them, and then I cooked proper lunch for them. They had proper food cooked for them, and then we gave them geometry sets to go away with. They went home with a bag full of resources that they can use in year 6 and in year 7, and it was so amazing. And we even got them a tour of Wembley Stadium.
No, brother, are you for real?
Yeah. It was amazing, Andrew. It was amazing. And these children, you mentioned about not wanting to go home. Some of them had tears because from the morning from 9 until 2:30, we had them. It was all about maths. They were learning all about maths, fractions, percentages, decimals, how to use them. You've got Mr. Pi there, and we were explaining about what pi is for the year 6s going into year 7, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. The atmosphere was electric, and I promise you, it's not just me. It was electric. It was electric.
Brother, you don't have to promise me, because remember, I've worked with you for years, brother, and I've seen. I personally I've never seen anyone teach black children maths and see them screaming and excited, and just, I've seen it, brother. So that's why you're on my platform, brother, because I've seen the work that you've done. And brother, it is an amazing, the Most High has gifted you, brother, in being able to speak to our young ones and have them. But brother, before I carry on, because you're just so good, brother. Why are, and I'm going to be very specific here, brother, why are black people in my generation and the next generation below us, what have you, okay? Why are we afraid of maths today? You mentioned maths, most black people, even though we come from a mathematical history and culture, we are afraid of maths today.
Because
we hated maths back in the school day.
Right. It's because of number one, the personality who is delivering and presenting the maths. That person has to be, they have to have that passion and that love of maths. It has to come from within, and the young person receiving has to feel that. And a lot of teachers, Andrew, that I see, a lot of teachers that I go into teacher training colleges, the institute, and when I go in, I just, in some schools and colleges, I don't see that passion. I don't see the passion behind the delivery. And so it puts young people off. It's the topics that are taught. It's the way that the topics are taught. And it's who is behind the topics. So for example, the other day, I did some maths work on the influence and the contribution of Black women on maths throughout the history. And when I started talking about the fact that at NASA, the person behind getting the first person on the moon was a woman. The person who actually got the first person on the moon years ago, we're not talking of within years and years ago, was a Black woman. And then I brought it forwards. And when some of the girls were looking at me, and when they saw what these women could do and were doing, it's like they were just so passionate and so excited. I spoke to them about Katherine Johnson, because she contributed, Afro-American, she contributed to NASA putting the first person on the moon. Mary Jackson, Annie Easley, Marjorie LeBrown, Melba Ray Moulton, all of these are Black influential women who go unnoticed. And in the classroom, in the classroom, this needs to be put across so that children, boys and girls, can feel part of the lesson. That's why in the comic, for me, it's a textbook. The teachers out there who know what I'm talking about, you know, we've got all the textbooks, we've got the Let's, we've got them all, yeah. But what we're looking at is how can a child interact with the characters? How can they interact with the number, you see? And so for me, having the children, teaching young children, but then I've got all the different nationalities, I've got all the different colors. It's all about what can they feel part of? And that's where we're lacking. So when I'm doing my black boy, I do a lot of black boys only workshops for black boys. I do one for black girls only, and then I combine them all together with the parents. That is electric, Andrew. That is electric because then they've had their own space, and then we bring it all together. And these sessions are they're just phenomenal. They're just outstanding. So when I go into schools, to answer your question, I don't see the passion. And you touched upon it earlier. When they see me go into a classroom, a black male, that's it. That for me, because we know for different reasons, fortunately, unfortunately, some of our black boys haven't got that role model in their life. But when they see someone like me go in, and I play to them, and I make them feel confident, I make them feel valued, I make them feel loved, I make them love maths. That's when I can shape them, and that's when I can mold them into being mathematicians, Andrew.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic, because my signal is really crazy today, brother. Brother, I love the way you answered that question. It's absolutely amazing, amazing. And also, brother, let's have a look. Also, if we go, let's have a look. I'm going to share something now because I was saying my screen is not being fantastic today. I'm hoping it will share.
Andrew, can I just say that?
Can you see that at all?
Yes. Yes, we can see it, Andrew. Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. And also, not only you haven't stopped there, brother, you've also started your own maths show. Can you tell us about that? It's a weekly maths show. That's meant to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew. What it is that in my quest to reach as many young people, children, parents, families, teachers, schools, I saw that there wasn't a show on the radio that was specifically aimed at teaching maths. So I wanted to have a show that was focused and that was specifically about teaching maths. And so I started my radio show, and it's England's only radio show. It's the first radio show that is aimed at teaching children and young people maths. So it's a weekly show at the moment. But Andrew, I had one 2 weeks ago, and I interviewed Michelle, and Michelle is she's the number one mathlete, and she's only 8 years old. She competed with over 10 million children from 160 countries, and she won the gold medal, and she came out tops. And I didn't know at the time, but her mum is from Ghana, and she goes to a school, and her head teacher is absolutely phenomenal and outstanding. And he has supported all that she's doing. And when I got to interview her live on the radio, her first live radio interview, Andrew, it was amazing. And I'm going to ask you, if you got her onto this platform, she is just amazing. And so the radio show is aimed at giving access, once again, to parents and to children. They can learn, and they can get it free because it's on the radio. And I'm teaching maths on the radio. And that's what the radio show is all about. Chalk Hill Community Radio.
Absolutely amazing, brother. Absolutely amazing. And you know, I know last week, I believe it was last week, you had a very special guest on your show. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Let us know a little about this young sister.
Yeah, that was Michelle. So Michelle, Michelle. Yes, that was the girl Michelle I've mentioned. And Michelle is the UK's #1 mathlete in her age category. And she's only 8 years old. But she's an absolutely outstanding, phenomenal young person. She is amazing. Her mum has supported her all through. Her mum has supported her all through her young life. And her mum was obviously with her. So was the head teacher. But more important, Andrew, what I saw in her was her confidence. I saw her passion. I saw her vision, and I've promised myself that whenever I can help this girl to make it, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be showing her. I'm going to be directing her to all the places that she needs to go, because someone like her, she is a trailblazer for young children, for young girls, for everyone. Andrew, you mentioned the fact that she's a black girl, but it's all children. And she is someone who, you know, at her young age, she can't fail in life. She just can't fail in life. It's amazing.
Oh, brother, I mean, you're giving us some great news today, brother. Great news. Sister Jurita, as a senior leadership member in your school, what say you about this phenomenal Mr. Numbervator, sister?
Well, I'm really intrigued, to be honest. I'm sitting here going, wow, I wish I could get you into my school, because actually the kids really, really need maths to be broken down in a very specific way in order to be engaged, in order to have that understanding. It doesn't come easy. It really doesn't come easy. And you're right, they almost buy into the person teaching as well as into the actual concepts as well. So you kind of, even when you're trying to do the whole employment and trying to get people through and recruitment, you're having to kind of look at the person and say, you know, this person, do they know their stuff? #1, will the children buy into them? #2, like, you know, it's a different one. But I think what you've done, and looking at the comics and looking at everything else that I mean, today I've done very little in terms of looking at all of your content, but it looks amazing. It really does look amazing. There have been a couple of questions though in the chat. One about what day your radio show is aired. So you said that you were on Chalk Hill Community Radio. What day is that? What time?
It's every Wednesday from 5:30 to 6:30. So tomorrow it's all about paper 2 of the GCSEs. So I'm helping GCSE students who have got paper 2 coming up after the half term, and I'm giving them, I've got other GCSE students who are studying at the moment, and they're going to come on tomorrow and talk about the strategies and the tips and the methods that they are using to help them with their revision. It's all about making our key stage 4, it's about making the pupils confident and making them feel that they will do it. Irrespective, they will pass, and they will do their best, and they will do well. So tomorrow is all about GCSE, and it's all about how can I help them on the radio. So I'm going to be looking at circles, trigonometry. I'm looking at Pythagoras. I'm looking at simultaneous equations. So anyone who's out there, and if you've got a young person who's doing their GCSE, then drop me an email, and then I can send you the link, or I'll send the link to Brother Andrew, and then he can forward it on to everyone later on this evening. But yeah, you know, it's someone's asking about the checkout code or the coupon code. yeah, once again, I'll send the information out to Brother Andrew, and then he will pass it on to the group later on this evening. So yeah, I mean, that's not my side is the maths. My side is making sure that we empower and that we have we give the children the best. There's someone, Patricia, you want the radio station link? I'll send that to Brother Andrew as well, and then I'll get that sent to him straight away, because I know that he said that he is on he's on Telegram. So I will do all of that urgently the minute I finish, and I know he can pass it on to everyone with one click. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm all about, and I'm just really grateful. I'm really grateful that Andrew's given me this opportunity and this platform, because as Andrew said, it's not about me anymore. It's about what I can give to all of your children and all of our children. For me, my mission is just to give our children the best. So I'm always constantly trying to make sure that I adapt and that I challenge myself to give our children the best at all times. And Brother Andrew, I think it was Sister Jarita who was asking about coming into her school. That is not a problem. I'd love to come into her school. Yeah, I'd love to come into your school. So you've got my email, or get my contact details from Brother Andrew. It's not a problem, because that's what I do. And I can do inset, I can do staff training, parent workshops. I do after school maths clubs for children as well. On a Saturday morning.
It sounds amazing. It really does sound amazing. So I don't know exactly how much time we've got, Brother Andrew, but I mean, We've actually
got to move.
No. Now you give me 2 minutes. Can we give me 2 minutes?
I'm sorry.
Oh
sis.
no! I was gonna ask for one little math problem, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I will contact you there, and I will get in contact with you for sure.
Yeah. I mean, Sister Jarita. Right. Okay. Someone has said so. Velma, thank you, Velma. Yeah. I mean, Jarita. Maybe another time. What I would. Yes, I do offer maths classes for adults. Yes, I do. Okay, thank you. I'm getting some nice comments down here. All I can say is that my number.
They love you.
Well, Andrew's got my number. My email is here. And Sister Jarita, Andrew, because of the way you're speaking to me and you're making me feel so welcome, just get my number from Andrew, and we can definitely work something out. Because as Andrew said, what I know is what I've got to give to children in your school, and I'd just love to be able to give back what I was given by my family and by my teacher. And and Andrew has always supported me, and he's seen me, he's friends with my family, and that's what makes it even more special. So yes, any other teacher out there, that's what I do. I go into schools and just make maths fun. But as Sister Jarita, I'm sure, can tell, what I'm very particular about is that it's got to be, children need to know that they are learning maths for maths' sake. For me, that's really important. They need to be numerate, they need to be confident, and I just want to give them the best opportunity so that they do become the best themselves. So definitely, Sister Jarita, thank you very much.
Just one second, Mr. Numbervator. But I remember you came down to my academy. You've been teaching my young children maths, and the parents too. And if you can.
We just had maths today. It was fantastic. The maths motivator was fantastic, showing us how to do quick maths, how to take away in 2 seconds, which is amazing.
Not hearing it very well, Uncle. Did you share the sound?
Let me try it again. It's my signal. Let me try and do this again. Thank you, Jarita. I'll try this one again. Let me go back.
The parents group today was fantastic. The maths motivator was fantastic, showing us how to do quick maths, how to take away in 2 seconds, which is amazing. I'm an educator myself, and I didn't know those skills, so hopefully I'll be asking my school to book him so that he can train teachers how to teach and how to inspire children with maths.
So, could you hear that okay, Jarita?
Yeah, that was better. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it was a lot better.
All right, so these are just some of my parents when you came down.
The boys had maths today in the academy. It was absolutely amazing. They did algebra, they did year 7 and 8 maths, and all the boys were putting up their hands. Even the year 3 boy got most of the things right. Please bring him back. We loved him. It's fantastic, and we look forward to the next session.
So you can see some live testimonies, brothers and sisters. I'm telling you now, I'm not gassing you up. This brother is amazing. I've never seen, especially young black boys and girls, just going crazy. And I see parents screaming at him saying, how did you do this? And now you're teaching me, now I can help my children with their homework. I feel confident. It's just absolutely amazing. So brothers and sisters, please, we're going to keep putting on the link for the comics and for his sessions. Jarita, book this brother into your school. I promise you, your school will be literally carrying you out on their shoulders based on the connection that you've given them with this young man. So, Brother Isaac, we thank you so much for your time, your energy, and your love. And brothers and sisters, the mission today is to go out there and support this brother financially, get him into your schools, get the comics, and join his live radio show, which is the only one in the UK. Brother, we salute you, and until next time. Take care, my king.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for the platform. And Andrew, if anyone needs my number, pass it on,
brother.
and my contacts there as well. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Andrew.
Fantastic. No, thank you, brother. Thank you. Brothers and sisters, this is the Hidden Truth platform. You know we don't play here, brothers and sisters, and we are literally about bringing in the best of the best onto our platform. So, brothers and sisters, jeez, what a night already. What a night already. And we're going to try one more time in terms of bringing in Professor Earl. I'm going to do a little bits and pieces before I bring him in, because as you know, we're dealing with education. And remember, brothers and sisters, we say this each and every week, you must unlearn what you have learned. You must unlearn what you have learned. So each and every week, we try to support our brothers and sisters worldwide by learning. And how do we do that? Because next week, brothers and sisters, next week, jeez, on Hidden Truth platform, next week, yeah, as you know, we air every single Tuesday. Next week, brothers and sisters, we're dealing with the fractured society, the Dewberry report. Brothers and sisters, we've got Dame Claudine Dewberry on this platform next week. I'm going to say that one more time. The classical award-winning Dame Claudine Dewberry will be on this platform today. She is the one that's coined the phrase fractured society, and she's done what's called the Dewberry report, an intensive study into society and especially our children in this society and bringing up our young people in this society. Are we in fact living a fractured society? And at the same time, brothers and sisters, this is going to be on the Hidden Truth platform next week. Yeah, if you'd like to support us, because as you know, every Tuesday is totally free. Please go to our website, donate anything that you'd like to donate to. Just help us keep this show going, because you know we have no intention of stopping, brothers and sisters. We are building a community regardless. And don't forget, we keep the ball running. June 2022 is what we call Windrush Remembrance Month, okay, brothers and sisters. So we're going to be doing various events in collaboration with other organizations. And on June the 10th and June the 16th, we'll be working with the Windrush Federation, the Suffolk Federation,